I'm in Frankfurt, I'm at the airport, that means I'm going to fly. Hi guys, and welcome back to my new video. And I'm currently traveling around and I'm going to show you a few bits and pieces what I've seen on my travel, and this is just so cool. I've been working on a cruise ship for the last 6 months, which was quite an experience. So here you can see me arriving in the Canary Islands in Tenerife, and here's the first look of our ship AIDAnova. And because of corona rules, I first needed to quarantine, and that was the view from my balcony. I was super looking forward to leave the port for the first time, so that's what you can see here. The following day we were expecting some higher waves, and I need to be honest with you, I was seasick, but that was pretty much the only time. Well, it feels a bit like the body's getting used to the ship movements. We arrived in Lanzarote and I participated in a trip. We were able to ride some camels. Later we went to the Timanfaya National Park, where they demonstrated to us the volcanic activities, which was quite impressive. And then I met this cute buddy at the beach. Here you can see the beauty of Lanzarote, and you can see right away the influence the Spanish artist, sculptor, architect and nature activist Cesar Manrique had on this island. I mean, just look at those pretty white houses, which are, by the way, not allowed to be higher as a palm tree. That gives the whole island so much light, so much sunshine. Look at those colored window frames and doors, according to the job of the owner, in blue, green or brown. There's so much nature you can explore in Lanzarote. Here I visited an old collapsed lava cave, which was super cool. Cesar Manrique himself had a lot of building projects on this island. Remember that he treated nature with respect. So for example, if there was a palm tree in his way, he was either building around the palm tree or integrated it. Because nature is just so important and so beautiful. Then we made our way further up north. We were in Lisbon and it was just crazy to drive through this massive bridge. I mean, just look at those cars on the top. It felt like we were nearly hitting this bridge. Our next stop was La Coruña, and what you can see here is the Tower of the Hercules. This was a very pretty viewpoint and one of our stops of our amazing biking tour. The port was a bit difficult. As you can see, the gangway was very steep, but we had a lot of fun. This was in Rotterdam, and as you can see, we went to a great festival and we tried some funny stuff with the camera. No worries, my phone is still alive. We arrived in Norway. This specifically is Ålesund, and can you see the difference of the nature and landscape compared to the Canary Islands? Here I'm at the viewpoint, the Axla, where you got a pretty view on the town and my current home, the cruise ship. Welcome to Oslo, and let me say there's so much to see. For example, the Vigeland art installation in the Flåm Park, where you can see more than 200 sculptures made of bronze, granite and cast iron. And then there's the Hoven ski jumping center. Welcome to Norway! It's very impressive how massive and high this building is. It's considered to be the oldest ski jumping facility in the world. We had some serious fun at the team building events. And enjoyed some breathtaking sunsets. Then I was allowed to go on a trip to the mountain Hoven. We first drove to Loen and went up the mountain by skylift, and let me tell you, this is a spectacular attraction. The skylift is one of the steepest cable cars in the world. It's lifting you 1,011 meters high in just 5 minutes. As you reach the top, you have an amazing view. You can see Mount Skala, the Lake Lovatnet, the town Ålesund, and the Jostedalsbreen glacier. This is a very popular place for paragliding, and it is looking so amazing, so cool, so beautiful. But let's face it, it is also looking very, very scary, so I don't think I will ever do it. The other day I went on a trip to the mountain Stranda. We went up by cable car again, and as we reached the top, we were surrounded by snow and ice. This ice was shining in such an intense blue. It was amazing, even though it was very foggy up there. The nature in Norway is just so beautiful. There are waterfalls, rivers, lakes, glaciers, forests, fjords, and so much more. One day I went on a Segway tour. Fun fact, I needed to wear a children's helmet. This was the smallest they had, and it was still too big. I'm kind of a little bit dead right now because we were riding up a massive hill with those bikes, exactly those ones, and I can tell you it was absolutely worth it because look how it looks. It is absolutely amazing. The nature here, we are right now in Norway, it's absolutely amazing. Look around here, it's so cool, it's so green. I mean, I can tell you, Norway down there's a super cute little lake. Norway, 70% of Norway is just green. It's just, there's fjords, there's forests, there are fields, and just 30% is towns. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's really pretty and absolutely worth coming here to visit. Here I'm in Grenen in Skagen, which is in Denmark, and this is the place where the two seas meet. Skagerrak and Kattegat, which is the North Sea and the Baltic Sea. You can sometimes spot some seals there. And we are back in Oslo at the Hoven training ski jumping facility. This was truly fascinating and scary to watch at the same time. One of my last biking tours was in Flåm, which is close to a lot of amazing waterfalls you can hike up to. Here you can see me trying to lift the bike for a good picture. Flåm is located in a narrow, beautiful fjord. You can see the size compared to the cruise ship. And when we left, the goodbye from the port people was so cute. On one of the following days, we nearly freaked out when we saw some whales. On my last trip I went to the ice bar in Bergen. Inside the bar it was below the freezing point and everything was made of ice. The walls, the art, the chairs, even the drinking cups. I had an amazing time, made a lot of very good friends and memories that will last for a lifetime. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.